Don't know how to build a team from scratch or find good teammates? Dreamteam.gg, the ultimate team building platform. Find and connect with new players, coaches, and teams, manage and monetize your team, and get on a fast track to advance from novice to amateur and, if desired, a professional gamer. Join dreamteam.gg today. I figured out the best way to open a Counter-Strike news video, talking about Dota 2. The ESL Facebook exclusivity deal for CSGO and Dota 2 esports streaming was in the news. Essentially, ESL agreed to only stream through Facebook. However, major Dota 2 streamers had live commentary tracks available on Twitch, some pulling far larger numbers than the Facebook stream. The issue? ESL issued DMCA takedown notices on a few major streamers, likely to set a precedent. The Dota 2, and to the smaller extent CSGO community, responded with negative outcry, followed by an official statement from Valve on the 25th of January. Quote, "No one besides Valve is allowed to send DMCA notices for games streamed off of Dota TV. This likely sets the precedent of any future ESL-sponsored matches, including CSGO games viewed through GOTV." Let's continue talking about Dota 2. I'm sure you're all incredibly happy. On February 1st, the Dota team released the Spring Cleaning 2018 update, signaling the start of IceFrog's proposed bi-weekly updates for the next 6 months. Now, why does this matter? CSGO is pulling congruent or sometimes even better numbers compared to Dota 2 in modern day, and this bi-weekly system is being done not only as a testbed for Dota, but for any games as a service platform. The data being gathered is incredibly valuable, and if done well, it could be seen anywhere, including Counter-Strike. Obviously, this brings up a few problems, the largest of which being that this is Valve, and consistency is not something anyone in any of their communities would use to describe the company. Also, more specifically, the Counter-Strike team, aka Paid Sprays, Sonic Smoke's Battle Royale Band of Bandits, may not be open to any major adjustments in development strategy. So everything I just said may just be a waste of time. Over the last 4 weeks, 4 updates hit, the first 3 being in response to the Boston Major. The 12th removing 100 thieves and adding sticker capsules, the 19th fixed GOTV and model inertia problems, and the 22nd enabled the playoff pick'em bracket. What's most important, and the reason why this video was delayed so long, was for the release of the update on February 8th. Nuke and Canals received major changes, the most infamous removing the outer catwalk completely, and Canals making noticeable layout changes. I could explain everything from the map changes, but 3Clicks beat me to it like a week ago, and his video is incredible. Link to the video will appear in the description once you finish this one. Please don't leave. The new shotgun spread patterns were enabled, which was a beta change shipped last December, giving each shotgun a unique pattern, something a player with skill could predict and strategize with. My favorite part of the update would be the reintroduction of co-op strike into the patch notes. First, co-op Cement Plant, the co-op mission map from Op 7 Wildfire, was uploaded to the workshop, with all required files being added back into the game. Now, this also allows players to launch co-op strike maps directly through the workshop with all proper server arguments. This also includes Wingman and Flying Scoutsman custom maps. Cool. Co-op Strike has also been tweaked and slightly expanded to help community creators of maps, allowing players to change mechanics of the heavy assault suit and fixing various bugs known to the game mode. Mappers can add HUD text to their maps, and C-Game Player Equip now handles health shots from Co-op Strike. So why is the team focusing on Co-op Strike? Speculation. They're still working on it. There was evidence of co-op returning in a much larger way in Operation 8. However, when Hydra hits, we received Guardian missions instead. It's possible that when Op 9 hits, we could see a larger, more fleshed out campaign, something I've always wanted to see. And anyone that hasn't experienced Cement Plant for themselves, do so. It was the standout edition of Wildfire, and if there is enough interest in it, the Counter-Strike team may push forward on whatever they were working on. Community Catch-Up Mini. A few examples of great community co-op strike maps are number 1, Headquarters by Mofine. Looks like Payday, plays like Payday, feels like CSGO. Headquarters is the best example of co-op strike currently on the workshop, and there's a bunch of variants. It's great replay value. I greatly recommend to play with a friend. And number 2, Hess Complex by Fushua. This reminds me of what Rogue Entertainment wanted to do with Counter-Strike Condition Zero back in 2000, before the owner of that company left and Gabe Newell ripped the project away from them, and then Rogue closed. In other news, a factory new Dragon Lore op with a Skadoodle signature sold for $61,000. What's funny to me is that this took place on op skins, so Valve saw no profit from this transaction. In obvious Valve fashion, there was no official response to this story. However, with money this big to be made, it's not completely unrealistic to think Valve may come out with a similar system to compete with the influx of people that are trying to make the skadoodle big bucks. FM Pone, creator of Cache, has made interesting moves lately, first by releasing the latest map source for Cache, and then releasing the gray box for a new Wingman map called Kill House. And then by tweeting Day 1, Kill House Final, Day 2, Wingman Cache, and Day 3, Sub-Zero. I'm stoked for Sub-Zero's final release, and I've had the chance to talk to FM about the whole map, and I did actually get the chance to test it, and from my own opinion, we may have another winner on our hands.